How do you feel that the homeless are treated here in Philadelphia overall?
I think the homeless are treated pretty fairly. Because when you panhandle, some people let you stand in front of their business and panhandle in front of their store, even though you're trespassing. But some of them let you do that. All depends on probably who's working, or if the person that works at the store like you or not. But to me, the people in Philadelphia get treated fair that are homeless. We got good programs and stuff to offer when you go to the shelter system and all that stuff. Yeah, people in Philadelphia get treated pretty fairly. But the only time they get treated bad is when they're doing their drugs on the train, like they're doing now. You know, the needles and all that stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes SEPTA look bad. You know, and, you know, the sleeping in the L stations and stuff. You know, even the transit cops had to wake me up a few times for being on the train and sleeping and being in the L stations.
When you were homeless,
yes,
you went back to the shelter.
When I was homeless the first time or the second time.
The most recent time when you were homeless.
No, yes, I went back to the shelter, but for something that happened, an incident that happened at the shelter the last time I was there 9 years ago. They got me on protocol.
Okay, and what is protocol?
Protocol is basically that you can't come back to the shelter system for a number of times because it's like a severe write-up.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a severe write-up.
Okay, so because you were on protocol, you end up having to be on the street.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Okay. And so what was the 4 months like?
It was rough. It was rough, but you know, God was on my side, and I just prayed every day. He blessed me to get to this point because I talked to him. You know, I talked to him not only through the good times, through the bad times also. You know, so that's why I always try to keep him first and keep him in my life. Yeah, I just lost my mom to COVID last year. You know, I'm just trying to make my mom proud as well, make myself proud, make my family proud. You know, I go to a job interview next week up at 69th Street.
Okay.
Hopefully I get that job, but you know, like you and I talked about, I'm gonna just let them know what I can do.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right. Before we get into what you can do, tell me a little bit about your experience being homeless. Like, where did you stay? How did you eat? Just how did you get through it?
I panhandle for money. Never ate out the trash, off the ground, anything like that, like some people would do. I would panhandle. I slept in the SEPTA L stations.
Okay.
Yeah, I slept in the SEPTA L stations. I would ride the train, sleep on the train, panhandle on the train. Some people would give me money sometimes if they had it, or they would give me food that they would have, or a beverage,
Okay.
like you did. Yeah, like you did, like with the crackers and the bottled water.
Just things to get by.
Yes,
Okay.
things to get by. Yes, on a daily basis.
What season was it when you were out here? Like, how long ago was it? Like, what year was it?
This was like I was in this relationship off and on for almost 10 years. This was like about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Before I lost my mom.
What season was it?
Springtime.
Springtime.
Yes, springtime, rolling until about the summertime, early fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, 4 months, man. You thugged it out. You got through those nights. You know, you were able to. So, where did you wash up and that type of stuff?
I would go into like 30th Street train station and they bathroom and would wash up. Some days I couldn't wash up, or I would go into a restaurant and wash up in their bathroom right quick. Yeah, yep. That's how I was doing that, brushing my teeth too.
That's real.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, it's definitely real out here.
Yeah.
Definitely real out here.
What was like the craziest experience during those months?
The only crazy experience that I would honestly and truthfully would have is with the police, with the SEPTA police. When I would be in the L stations and when I would be on the train, they would wake me up. They would wake me up and tell me I would have to get off the train, and I can't sleep in the L stations and all that, and I can't be sleeping on the train and stuff. That's the only crazy experience I really went through. Other than that, the whole crazy experience is just being homeless, period. You know what I'm saying? I won't wish that on my worst enemy.
Absolutely.
But if you can get off the streets by getting into a program or into a shelter, I recommend that to anybody homeless anywhere, not only just in Philadelphia, around the world.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Take the help and use
Yes,
the
sir.
resources.
Yes, sir. Use them resources that they got. Yes, sir.
I agree. What was the treatment like from the people?
A lot of people show love, especially in Center City. They show a lot of love in Center City. I done talked to some nice folks. They know I don't do drugs or anything, so sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. But they give me the praise, and just tell me, just hang in there. And they know I'm going to a job interview next week, and hopefully I get the job. And I told some of the nice folks that I met, that look out for me sometimes when they can, that I'm gonna let them know how the job interview turned out.
Absolutely.
And hopefully I don't have to go back to panhandling on the streets no more.
No, we ain't
yes,
going
indeed.
back to that.
No, we ain't going back to that. Yes, sir. We ain't going back to that.
Okay, now speaking of job, you are somebody that's willing to work.
Yes.
What type of skills do you have?
I have restaurant experience.
Okay.
Dishwashing, prep, bussing tables.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of experience I got. Cleaning, and I do housekeeping work. Yeah.
And you willing to do any type of cleaning necessary?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, man. So
yes, sir.
If there's anybody out there see this, they may reach out, and I might have to come, get you and let you know, man. Listen,
yes, sir.
Somebody needs your handiness, man. And
yes, sir.
I like that you got the work ethic.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Somebody may see this and definitely reach out.
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. I hope so.
Although, I'm praying, and I know that you're going to get the job that you're going for.
Yes, sir.
I can feel it because I see that you're motivated.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And God is good.
Absolutely.
God is good. God is good.